We started making sausage rolls, and from there, we took the next natural step in the category of sort of traditional British meat products, and so pies were there.
We were very lucky. When we first started out, when we started doing things, we got it right first time. First time, bang, nailed it, and that was it. And we went from there. Each one of the pies, probably, we had 1 or 2 attempts at it, and then we got it right. And yeah, these are famous pies now. All our pies are made with hot water pastry. Now, in England, most pies nowadays are made with short crust pastry. What I found, the flavour's different. I mean, when you use a pork lard, you're using something with real flavour to it. And the reason I had hot water pastry years ago, what used to happen is the housewives would make things like pork pies. For the miners, they go down in the ground, but they needed to have a pastry that was sturdy, something that was a very strong pastry. And the miners would go down with their pies, rip off the pastry, throw it away and eat the meat. But what we found is this pastry is the most tastiest pastry you can get. So a lot of our customers always come back to me and say, it's about the pastry. With this hot water pastry, it's a very, very pliable pastry. And even if it rips, I mean, it just, you can do anything with this pastry. But you can use this even for sweet pies. You can use it. Over the Christmas period, I was using these for mince pies. Absolutely perfect pastry. And so easy to make,
Not many people in Taiwan are using this.
Oh, no, not even in England. Not even in England. In England, they'd only use this for a pork pie. Not many people would use this for a pie, but the best pastry in the world. Let's talk pies. So when I was a kid, a bit like you, Arthur, the most famous pie was the steak and kidney pie, correct? And it was all about the steak and kidney pie when you were growing up. But nowadays, in England, what I've heard is people aren't doing it anymore, because it's kidney. But to me, that is the epitome of a British pie, a steak and kidney pie. And again, out here in Taiwan, you just can't find steak and kidney pies. Steak and kidney pies, they didn't exist, So this is one of our favourite pies, and it's fantastic. This is the steak and ale. This is made with Guinness. So it's a steak and Guinness pie, very, very meaty. We don't use small chunks of meat, we use big chunks of chuck steak. So this is Australian chuck steaks in there. These are sausage rolls. Again, in England, sausage rolls used to be, I think they still are, they sell absolutely millions of these things every year. Sausage rolls is puff pastry with sausage in the middle of them. Absolutely fantastic, very simple, very easy to make, and very tasty. Funny thing, with Taiwanese and sausage, it's quite difficult because, they have their own Taiwanese sausage, and we're very different. We're very different. But we've had people that have tried our sausage say, oh no, I don't like it. I don't like it, it's too salty. And then we give them the sausage roll and it's the best thing they've ever had. It's a funny thing. The Taiwanese always come in and we sell a lot of sausage rolls. Probably about 85% of our customers are Taiwanese. And it's quite funny when you see the older generation of Taiwanese that you think, no way they're going to come over and buy something. They're straight over, oh no, give me 3 sausage rolls and a pie. I think they're willing to try, and especially the Taiwanese parents or grandparents, the kids or the grandchildren have been abroad. They're very willing to try it. And oh, well, my niece or my son, was in Australia or in England or America, I want to try this kind of food. So So no, they absolutely love trying it, you know. Of course we have some people that turn their nose up, say no. You know, I only like sweet, it's too salty. But yeah, the general attitude is yes, let's try it. At the moment, Hong's making minced beef and onion puffs. Now, for those that are aware of a company called Greg's, these would be something similar to like a steak bake. So what it is, it's a puff pastry sandwich filled with minced beef and onion. So he's weighed out the mix, and then that mix will go in between the pie. So he just centres it. Is add one sheet over the top. Hong's doing at the moment, he's just making the sandwich, and when the puff pastry, when it melts a little bit, then he'll be able to seal them together. And now you have the puff. He's using his karate. So now Hong will score the puff pastry. And coat it with egg wash, and now it's ready for baking.
A lot of foreigners, they come to Taiwan and they try and adapt to the local taste, and they kind of destroy the original flavour they had.
Right.
You've kept really to the English taste.
No, that's a good point, Arthur. You know, many people have come over and told me, oh no, I don't like it. You need to change it to Taiwanese taste. But then if I did that, would it be English? No. This is authentic. This is the real McCoy, as they like to say. I'm not changing it. I cannot change it. You know, it's not the right thing to do, because then the Taiwanese people will not know the real English food. This is real. This is the real McCoy. I don't want people coming in and saying, oh yeah, but it's not really like English food, or it's not like the food we get back at home. Now, at the moment, they're saying, oh no, this is 100%. That's 100% authentic, and even better than you get back home nowadays. So, no, I wouldn't change.
We are Churchill's. We make sausages, English pies. They're all available inside the Tiamu Carrefour.